Hey, Yukibo, good morning, up early, ready for working and twerking. Seth, come on in, relax. It's Moemon, it's me. Last time, we got ourselves down to Cinnabar Island. We got a bunch of new, Pokemon prospects, but unfortunately, pretty much the team we had is good to go, with the exception of Valerie here. She's fine, but Thunderstorm woke me up 2 hours. Damn, how you doing now? Hopefully my boring content and voice can lull you back to sleep. It's like the paparazzi outside. That's a crazy way to put it. It must be going bananas. You guys have been having wild storms since the start of the year. What's going on over there? What's going on over there? So last time, unfortunately, we had Crozin and King Henry VI pass away. So we needed a new spot. And you know, Valerie, Dark Ice, not bad. It actually has been a while. It has. Now, my plan this stream is to try and go over and finish Route 20. I think this is Route 20. We're not going to get no missing no or nothing. Yeah. Going to finish Route 20. And then we're going to... Glad to see Suits and Silver. I'm happy to have you here as long as I can... As long as you're awake. Kabuto's very nice. Might as well hang here. And then when it's time to either get up or fall back asleep for a little bit, you can feel free. I'll try not to scream too much. I have a performance review today, so there's that. Damn. You know what? There is no pressure. I'm sure you're doing just fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about with that. All you gotta do is go in, sit down, try not to fall asleep, and have them tell you you're a 10 out of 10. Easy peasy. Another day done. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy one. I don't have any worries. Shell gone. At this point, it's like, can I keep... Really? You're that worried? Did you do something? I don't think you have any reason to worry about. It's Shell gone again. Nice. We're about to be level 28. That is cool. We need to be level 47 to face off with Blaine. So my intention tonight is to finish Route 20 and then the Pokemon Mansion as well. I'm not worried, but there have been a couple times in the past, where you've done something like you've made a bit of a whoopsie, or that at the performance review they're like, hey, you're gonna be fired. Good, Valerie, 28. We like that. Phyllis, 41. We like that. I mean, if we're really lucky, we'll get into Blaine's gym, but I don't think it's going to happen personally. And then correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that once you beat Blaine's gym, you get whisked away in this version to the Seafoam Island. I almost got fired for an email, resigned Is this all the same job? Or is this in the past? What happened? Did you accidentally hit the reply all to a company-wide email and they were like, she's gotta go. She did the bad thing. Swam here? Hell yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. In the past, then I got put on a... What's that? Performance something plan. Improvement plan for another email in the last job. They wanted rid of me. Well, as long as it's not at the current job. As long as it's not at the current job, that's good. See, Kissy? Get him done. You know what I'm saying? As long as everything in the current job is going perfectly fine. Which I believe it is. I've got no evidence to suspect it's going bad. The last step before firing. Damn, they must have just had it out for you, because I can't imagine, just based on what I know about you, that, like, you're that awful at the jobs you do. Like, they must have just had enough. Mystery of... They must have just been looking for any excuse, you know? Do we have dark moves on Valerie? We'll find out. No, we have feint attack. Current job is fine. Just lack of consistent work needed. I see. We do have feint attack. Oof, I am not strong. Confuse rate, I'm not even gonna bother. Lack of consistent work, I see. Like from you or from them? Like, who's complaining here? I'll tell you the whole story about those times another. Please, message me anytime. I want to hear it. Oh wait, we're confused. Wait. No, that's good. Entei's going to use bite, so we're going to be fine. I mean, look, is that the speed one or the can't escape? That's fine. I'm actually fine with that. I don't expect this battle to go on for too much longer. See? Just like this. No complaint, just most days I'm sitting around waiting for stuff to do. You gotta find a way to sneak in a DS or something. You gotta find a way to, like, to use that time effectively. Never ever make it look like you are free and available, you know? You gotta capitalize on that time for, like, fun. You can find a way. I believe in you. What you've got right now is opportunity. You've got a unique chance to make something great. Don't squander it with something silly like work at your job. I've copied the HR policy a couple times. Code of conduct, faculty handbook. Ad break? Yes, I will make sure not to be interesting for exactly 2.5 minutes. Illumis? That's a bug, right? Neutrophile, good evening. That's a bug. We will swap on over to Entei again. Entei can light it on fire. Does Valerie know fly? I think I taught her fly. You know how it is. What's new? I'm playing Moemon. We're having a good time. Living, laughing, loving. You know how it is. Flatter? What's that? Oh, am I confused again? Yippee! Bam, 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 bam. No, the wish came true. Damn it. Loving? Yeah. It's in the contract. Live, laugh, love, my dude. Am I hurting myself in confusion? Yippee! Real. It's words to live by, dude. Living it, laughing it, loving it. That's my day. Snapped out of confusion. Here we go. Now the fight starts. And my special attack got boosted there. Can Wish ever be one hit KO? I've only ever seen it be HP restore. I am not, and I never will be a Pokemon expert, so I can't tell you what the move actually does, but I've just seen that every now and again, it restores their health. Hell yeah, Entei. Give you the leftovers. Ba-bing. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Blaine is level 47 at his gym. Hello. My boyfriend gave me big pearls. Nice. Sunkern. Hell yeah, Sunkern. Let's try flying on him. You never know. Hammy. Hammer Hampton, my bestie. Unfortunately up at this hour. How are you? Hopefully we can give you some good relaxing times until you fall back asleep. How are you doing? Where the hell are your sea battle boats, dude? Fury swipes? Do I even want fury swipes? Let me look. Let me see this. What's taunt? You know what? No. Yukibo, welcome back. Welcome back, Ad Gang. I need some background noise so it's appreciated. Bagon. Okay. I am right here, ready to make you so bored you fall asleep. Where are your ships? Not telling. I'm gonna respond right now. But yeah, today, like, I don't know if I made the mistake or if I thought it was a super cool thing to do, where I basically was just like, hey boys, should I play Final Fantasy 14? And I didn't realize that I was going to get all of Final Fantasy 14 Twitter on my feed. I'm here for at least part of the stream. Need to go back to bed early, but I can't sleep. If you could put me to sleep too, that'd be cool. Yes, here with his soothing, sultry voice. Absolutely. Boys, did you see the Kaijiki stream nap pile? Finally, my ability to bore people to bed is finally useful. Did you see what Pokemon they're gonna send out? Because I did not, but it's okay. We're trying to level up Valerie here. Everybody, feel free to stay as long as you like, but you should all be getting to bed before long. It's Grimer. Guess what? We do have a ground move, but it's on Phyllis. So. Disable, didn't use anything. Bore. Well, that's usually what you do in, like, you know. Grimer's so cute. Yeah. I know you got auto-corrected, Hime. It's okay. It's wonderful to see you. I'm trying to be nice and, like, subdued. I'm trying not to scream or anything, because I know everyone's trying to fall asleep. You don't need me in your ear yelling. Mama Grim in the flesh. Get to bed. It's 10 a.m. For Americans, it's like 5 a.m. Thought a jacket was its mouth. There are some designs in here. There are certainly some designs where we have to take like a second or third look. How are you, by the way? We've got all the continents here. All the good ones, anyway. Antarctica, who? About FF14, have you decided if you're going to do it? Do you play, Hime? Are you another enjoyer? Are you another person on the team? I didn't expect to get that much of a response. I asked so that maybe, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people I know could, like, talk to me. I did not expect to get the whole internet talking to me about Final Fantasy 14. I'm in the 2 a.m. time zone at the moment. You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. How did you get there? I don't, but I love all the single-player Final Fantasy games. Me too. I really want to play Final Fantasy 1 on here on the Game Boy Advance. I'll DM you. Sick. Chansey. I want to play 7 with Hammy. We promised each other we would. Whip out the PlayStation 1 version to have the most slurs possible that Hammy will voice act for us. She promised. I'm privately just on my own playing through 10 because that's a fun game. Everyone loves Final Fantasy 10. I want to play like the Super Nintendo ones on stream as well, like 6. Everyone loves 6 very, very much. So Final Fantasy is cool. I beat 10 last year. It's a good sweats. AA Ron. Someone in Final Fantasy 14 has my name and I have no idea who it is, but I've had a few people ask if it's me. Just say yes. Unless they're very rude, then say no. Or say double yes. If they're like really cool and impressive, just take credit for what they do. No one's gonna check. No one's gonna check. Ron, I think we need a bit of fire. I think that is just steel. Have you played 10 too if you beat 10? What can I do for you? I've been in such a Dragon Quest focus for so long, I sort of I forgot to enjoy Final Fantasy along the way. I want to play Chrono Trigger. That sort of like counts. It's in between. It's the best members of like every team that made Chrono Trigger. Now that's a good video game. I'm reading. I see. That makes sense to me. Alright. I thought that said Birdo Keeper. Hold on. Hold on, Birdo. In my Pokemon. I think we'll get to the Pokemon Mansion just fine. Is that everyone? Am I about to go to... There might be like one or two... Ah! Now, we had access to Gorobis, but we accidentally messed up the encounter. I want to see the Final Fantasy XIV Crypt. My favorite... Dude, it is like a legal requirement that I trip over my words at least 3 times a stream. Favorite Final Fantasy game is probably Crisis Core because I love Zack. Have you done that one? Not on stream. Lodestone is down? What does that mean? But they remade all those as well. Woo! Right? They remade Crisis Core to fit into like the FF7 remakes. I want to play the originals. I know it's like the fellas. It is the one console I haven't figured out yet. But I know there are ways to stream from the PSP. Maybe one day, if I'm a bad enough dude to figure it out, we can do that. And then, like, we can stream from everything I own, except maybe the Virtual Boy. I don't have one yet, but I think I'd like one. Lodestone is like the official site which you can look up, like the Yellow Pages? Have you tried the Yellow Pages? I bought the remake, couldn't play for more than a couple hours because they changed Zack's voice and it killed me. I understand that the remake is like a completely different game deep down, but I'm sort of in agreement. It's like, yeah, actually to both questions. For me, I am more and more every day, I'm joining the gang that says no game needs a remake, you know? No game needs a remake. Everything's fine as is. Do like ports and like re-releases, I guess, so that more people can play it. I don't really think like absolutely any game needs to be redone. Enjoy them as they are. It's like, for me, I feel the same about Castlevania Symphony of the Night on PS1, because the voice acting is kind of bad, but it is iconic, you know? It is iconic. And they re-released it on the PSP and they redid all the voice acting and like, it's good, but I sort of don't want it to be good. I want it to be what it was before, you know? It had soul. I can quote all the lines from the PS1, but I don't know who does like the voice acting in the PSP. I think they got like famous people to do it, but I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about that. Yeah, no remakes. Make stuff accessible. That's correct. Like Square's been good at it, you know, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, Chrono Trigger, like they're all on Steam and stuff. They're all on like GOG. Everyone, shout out to GOG. That site is awesome. Tentacruel. Don't really have anything for that. Movies also don't need remakes. That's true. It's insane to... Tentacruel. Nice. It is insane to me that like Disney will put out an animated movie and then like 2 years later they're like, all right boys, it's the live action version. And live action is in heavy quotations because it's all CG anyway. Are you going to get Puzzle Bobble on Steam? I can if you want. If you want to play Puzzle Bobble, we can play Puzzle Bobble. On or off stream, I don't even care. I'll play anytime. Nice. Vote Tentacle used acid. That's crazy. Do I own any Puzzle Bobble games? I must somewhere. I want to play. I gotta get paid. Let me know. Let me know when it's time. I'll drop that. Hopefully not more than like $10. Hydro Pump. Boys, I gotta look at this. Never heard of Puzzle Bobble? If you saw it, you would instantly know. 120, 80. Do we need Body Slam? Do we need Body Slam? Nah. We'll get Hydro Pump. You might have seen the little character. Yeah, I feel like if you saw it, you would go, ah, but maybe you just don't know the name, you know? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Daddy, everyone's looking pretty good. We're not gonna get Articuno right now. I gotta go look now. See you in a sec. Who up Googling Puzzle Bobble at 5 AM? Alright, we already caught... Guess what? We caught our Seafoam Island Nuzlocke Pokemon. It was Suicune, which I felt pretty good about. But unfortunately wasn't as good as Seakissy was, so we did not put her in the team. But fantastic backup Pokemon. Fantastic backup Pokemon. I'm gonna have a sippy. You guys should too. Splendid. Let's keep going. Pokemon Mansion. Pokemon Maison. Let's go see if our fossil is ready. Hey. Is it a Kabuto? It is. I guess that counts as a stationary Pokemon. Boys, Kabuto. What is her name? Static Pokemon are not randomized in this game. It is the only caveat. I apologize. But I love the bubble shooter games. Is that the first one made? I'm not sure, but now you know. We need a name for Kabuto. That was the fossil, everybody. It was not randomized. My B. My bad. What's a good one? What's a good one? I'm only thinking up something stupid like, you know, Shelly, because, you know, it's basically just a big shell. Brent? Nah, Brent wins. Brent. That's actually such a good name. Brent. Kabuti. Always just that little bit too late. But this is when, like, you're 7 gyms deep in the game, and you're like, I can't wait to get, like, Aerodactyl. Kabuti is pretty good. I can't wait to get Aerodactyl, and then it's level 5. Also, Kai. Crozan, I'm so sorry you died on stream. The Murkrow passed away. I apologize deeply. Alright, everybody. Pokemon Mansion. We're gonna catch a Pokemon in here. If you guess right which Pokemon we get, you win a prize. Ripperoni, it happens. Let me know. Mew, we've placed our bet. Who is it, boys? Who are we gonna see? Who are we gonna see? I'm sticking with Meow. That's right. Does it? Yep, here it is. It is Electric Rat. Ghastly, Shane, hello. Taylor, not bad. Not bad. Taylor, level 30 as well. Hold on. This could be something. Normal flying. Cute, cute. Fellas, should we put Taylor in the team instead of Valerie? Because we have ice moves as Phyllis. But we don't have like a genuine flying type. Ho 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 ho, that was close. How do you feel about Taylor being in the team? They're the same level. Looks like Nozomi Love Live. Oh. You and I always fight over who gets to be Nozomi. Boys, we should all play more Idolmaster. That's what I'm saying. We should play like a Love Live or like Idolmaster game on stream. Alright. Starvation. It dislikes cold seasons. They migrate to other lands in search of warmth, flying over 180 miles a day. Wow. Is Taylor the big one? I cosplay Nozomi. I like her so much. If you want, I can be your Nico. Sounds like my best friend. Nozomi enjoyers. Everyone, who is your favorite Love Live? Can you be my Nico? Why not? You know, I'm free. I'm vacant. I got time. Oh, boys, on the way to work today, I saw a Bang Dream Itasha, and I was not expecting that, but it was a very pleasant surprise. Let's check her move. I've studied all your moves. All right. There's enough Hammy, Nozomi, and Kai Nico to go around. Only watch one season? Think of Maki? That's the red one, yeah. Quick attack, wing attack. Wing attack's good. Double team, endeavor. Boys, decision time. Do we keep Valerie or do we go for a flying Pokemon like Taylor? Taylor becomes Swellow very soon, right? Let me look. Let me look it up real quick. Taylor. Gen 3. Which one is the pink-haired lady that is cursed with cartoonishly bad luck? Riamu? That's Idolmaster, my boy. Great character, though. Becomes a Swellow at level 22. So if we level her up once, she will evolve. Maki's really cute. Faves are Nozomi and Honoka. Nice. Got to meet Nico's voice actress, though. She's very sweet. Hell yeah. A Rin like it. Nice. Taylor's probably better. I'll believe you. You know a lot more than me at video games. Oh, wait. Level 34. Aerial Ace. Extremely speedy and unavoidable attack. When do you learn Aerial Ace, my son? Level 38. Okay, okay. There is nothing wrong with letting Taylor evolve. Alright, we're putting a Taylor on the team. Good chat, boys. Good session. Good group talk. Party Pokemon. Where is your... Can I take your item? Can I take their item from here? I gotta get out of here first. One sec. One sec. Taylor, nice. Nice. Let's heal everyone up first. Good stuff, actually. Now, the real question that Shane brought up. Who is everyone's favorite Idolmaster? Come on now. Get into it. I gotta get more into Bang Dream. You already know? Alright, Valerie, you were really good for a spell, but we found someone new. Done. I know nothing of Idolmaster. I will play it on stream. I will fix everyone's perception. Been to concerts and panels by voice actors before? Never met one? No. What concerts did you go to? That sounds awesome. Uzuki and Mickey? Nah, haven't seen Idolmaster? Get into it. That if you're doing like anime watching challenges, that's an easy one. The Idolmaster anime. Yeah, that's what Seth's saying. What if we all watch the 765 Pro anime together? That was a good one. I demonstrated my knowledge of idol stuff, and you did great. You picked a goodie, you know? Alright, Taylor on the team. Good choices. That was a good find. Now wait until we go back into the mansion and the second Pokemon we encounter is like Mewtwo. And I scream and cry just a little bit. I would cry. Technically, we are guaranteed to get Mewtwo after the Elite Four if we go to Cerulean Cave, because it is a static. Iori! Nice. And we all know why. It would have... We already have one of those, so technically we would have gotten a reroll. We would have been granted safe passage. Alright, it's all about exploring each floor. It would have been Clam Pearl, which isn't bad, but also like... Yeah, no, we got options. We got options. What's this gonna be? Second Master Ball? Twisted Spoon? Twisted Spoon, come on now, Twisted Spoon. Ah. Who are you? Torkoal, that's a good design. She's got a gun? I don't mess around with that. Here we go. I got really lucky. It was a short meet, but so cool of some the weirdest luck. Also met Nobuo Uematsu and his band. One of them pumped a cigarette. That is epic. He came to Australia like a year or two ago. I didn't go see it, but... Oh, well. Alright, before we freak out, half the time you catch Mew and it's a Ditto anyway. I'm gonna go and say that we did not miss out. It could have just been a Ditto. Can't escape. Mega Punch! Am I dead? Oh, I better get out of here, boys. I'll send you the pic when I get home. Yippee! Send me whatever. I'll review it. I'll enjoy it. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, it's late. Ding, ding, ding. Bestie, what was Riamu's song in Idolmaster? Like the #1 song that everyone knows it for. I'm trying to think of what it was. Do you think Mew is normally fuzzy or uncomfortably smooth? Probably smooth. Probably smooth. That's how I'd place my bet. I'm trying to think of Riamu's song that everyone knows. Man, everyone knows it except me apparently. Is this like the way out? Yeah, it will be later. Ah! Another Mew has hit the building. Okay, we gotta stop that. So smooth they slip out of your hands. Like a big old bar of soap. We gotta stop that actually. Slippery. Catch ourselves a Mew and nickname it Pete the way it's slippery. Let me out of here. I can't keep wasting. I actually can. I'm rich. Pardon? Hello. Give me the best way to say your name, my friend. We don't have a yippee meter. Stop typing that. Oh. No penal meter. Hey, kid. Oh. I thought you were a ghost. How do you know I'm not? How do you know I'm not? Alright, what you got? What you packing? Medicham. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, we didn't teach her fly. No Pinot meter because it's always at max. Pinot, I hardly... Oh my god. We're playing Moemon and it's randomized. Yes, Taylor, I can always count on you. We'll have a swell hour in no time. And then a swell time. Splendid. Persian? We'll keep you out and then we will swap to our Hitmon. Meow. Hello. First time seeing this. I'm liking this or whatever he says. That's nice. Everyone, Alucard's out for that one. Happy to be of service. That's not going to do very much to us. I would like to have one of those in my life. Get in line, buddy. You gotta treat them right. Okay, I want that sweller. I don't want Kakuna. Cocoon, for real? Cat girls or dog girls, which way Western man? I've always considered myself more of a dog person, personally. I like the energy. I do own 2 cats though. It's just the way the world ended up. Damn, no swell out just yet. I think I'm supposed to touch this thing. Who wouldn't? I think the only thing this unlocks is like the exit outside. Dog enjoyers? Yeah. Let me out! Why did that do so much damage? Why did that do so much to me? Stop that. Hey. I forget how long. Oh my god. What the hell just happened? Oopie. Oopie goopie. Pubby. Somewhere along the way, everyone on the internet forgot how to spell. Thank you. Can you sort your items in this game? I forget. Endeavor did a lot of damage. What happened? Ah! Nice, Tediosa. I don't think so. That's a shame. That's a shame. We can get this. What the hell is that? Kelpsy berry? That's the first time I've ever seen that in my life. You again! Teach me English. I'm watching you through the translator. How so? Like with automatic subtitles or what? Do I have a voice? Do I have a pretty voice? Where are you from, my friend? We know people from everywhere. Which language are we trying to translate from? Or to? That's interesting. Mr. Worldwide, yeah. Dale. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Not allowed. Bing, bing. Hell yeah. There is nothing in my life that is stopping me from using a rappel, but I just never do. I just never do ever in these games. Hey. Places. It's like a sauna in here. Alright. A Zubat. Teddy will get a load of this. That is the most actually like appropriate casting I've seen in this game so far. I think Phyllis can probably do it. Yo, Zubat, yeah. Damn it. Who's Ray? I think we can do this. Cursive. As if you can't do that. That's the one. Come on, get him in one go. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been waiting for. Also has an Altaria. We're gonna do the same setup. Taylor needs those levels, baby. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boys. We forgot to name the damn bird. We forgot to name the bird. But I think we already knew what we were going to name her. That was going to be Nozomi. As soon as we said looks like her, we forgot to name the bird. Whoops. That is completely my fault. That is completely my bungle. Good, we should have a swell-out now. Gonna have a very swell-out time. Ha ha ha. My bag of loot. Check this out. Watch this drive. Hello! Very nice. Ooh, that's what I'm saying. I wish we didn't forget to name her. Lover? Hell yeah. Charmeleon? Seems like you can use it now. Hopefully she'll be a lot more viable for the team. It's always the damn berries or the darn mail. It's never anything worthwhile. Who are you? Ooh, an Alakazam would have been really tough, but unfortunately... Unfortunately, no. Oh, can't even read Mewtwo's secret diary that he left. Oh! Mr. Mime? Mrs. Mime? If I was Ash's mom, I'd be interested in that. Alright. Diary, July 10. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon, Mew. That's a lore drop. We found it under the truck. Hello, Swalot. That's a really good one. I like that one a lot. That's a good one. Gluttony. Alright, alright. Can't go that way, gotta go this way. Totodile. Okay. Alright. Can't go that way. Oh! The encounter rate here is higher than I've ever seen it in the whole game. I love that she's holding a knife when nothing about Swalot involved. I thought she had like a knife and a fork, you know, because Swalot likes to eat. Isn't that the thing? That's a... Hey. Hello. Delcati. We are actually really... Boys, turn on TLC, turn on the learning channel. We're in MILF Manor right now. I did not expect this. Didn't think about that. Well, now we know. I was not expecting this development. But I'm here for it. Not bad. Mrs. Mime. Everybody, go back to Twitter and see the post that I made about playing this game tonight, because I made a very good joke and everyone needs to see it and laugh a lot. That is what I do decree. Diary, July 5th. Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Alright, what's this? It's not a Voltorb, is it? It's always a berry! It's always a berry! Good post. Thank you, Adan. I thought it was very good. I'd outdone myself today, even more than usual. It got drowned out by my shining Final Fantasy XIV beacon. It's late, boys. Ain't nothing wrong with some human pets between... I started playing yesterday? Well, hot diggity dog. There's another person I know. We should all start one big gang. Alright, I guess we gotta go hit that statue's eyes. Ah! Bing, bing. Maybe this isn't as long as I remember it being. Unless this messes me up. Ah! Alright. Last time we saw Venomoth, we hit this one with a pass. It's fine. Maybe it's like the whole like cocoon legs. This is the highest encounter rate I've seen all game. Nowhere else in the game has been as dense as this area has been. Oh boy! Lickitung! That's the first one we've seen in this game. I like this Pokemon. I would have caught this. Yo! Hashtag what it do. What that Lickitung do. And we're back to Delcati. This is quite the... What a mansion! Morg! Good morning! Looky Moe. You'll never guess who did this one. You'll never guess. I'll shout them out. Shout out the artist right now. Check this out. Good old Sharko did this one. I was like, hey, you want to draw some art? And she was like, I literally asked her, I was like, hey, do you want to contribute? And she sent me, she didn't say yes or no. She just sent me a gif of a monkey's paw like curling, you know, like one of the fingers curling down. And I was like, all right, nice. We're gonna get something good out of this one. Hey, it's a Jeppy. How are you, Mo? That's so Sharko. It's the future I can see. Elixir. Hey, that's a very handy item. Alright. Ah! Hello, who are you? Oh my goodness. Can't wait for Shako to get back. Well, I hope she keeps having fun in Japan as well. Flareon, very good. Very good. I think this is my first time seeing this one. That's good. Nice. I like that one a lot. Hell yeah. Alright, slap that thing. It's late. Very fua. Yeah. K-On! Watch along. Word. My mentor once lived here. A lot of cute girls in this mod. Yeah, Moemon, baby. If you ever want to get your hands on it, look it up. It is so worth looking into. Latias! Latias is like dragon flying, if I recall. Maybe Phyllis can help us in this one. But this mod rocks hard, let me tell ya. Nice. What is that? What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? Water sport. What has that ever done for anyone? Aurora Borealis. At this time of year. At this time of day. Localized entirely in your kitchen. Did she just? Yes. I need to teach Swellow Fly. Nozomi. We're just gonna call her Nozomi. Wing attack that thing. This Victorian train conductor child. Noise. Kangaskhan. Man, Kangaskhan rocks, dude. As a Pokemon, as a design in this game, you just can't lose with a Kangaskhan. A fighting type is always essential in a randomizer because they throw so many normal types at you. Mega Punch. Very good. That's what I am saying. Oh, 1 HP. Miss. We're gonna cut him. Hell yeah. Not Brayden. That's quite the name. Alright, boys. I forget that one of these is good, one of these is bad, and I forget which is which. What the... Oh, we can probably take a sneaky peek if we go down the stairs here. Alright, I think it's the one on the left. Ah! Another Totodile. Alright. Master Ball? Starter. That's good. I own half of the Kanto region's GDP right now. But more money from the shop. Wouldn't that be the one on the right? But I meant that the one on the left is the progress one that we need. So many Totodiles. Yeah, it's... Maybe that's like the Rattata of the Haunted Spooky Mansion. Bing, bing. Oh. This is one of my favorites in the whole game. We've seen it a few times, and I wish that we would have been able to catch it. But again, Seakissy is so good, we can't really replace her. See? You agree with me, right? Yeah? 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 Beautiful pixel art. That's what I'm saying. Everyone made fun of me when I said Stantler was my favorite. But look at that. Look at that. We must run, though. Azumarill. Splendid. Alright. Already one of my favorite Pokemon? Nice. I like Nidoking. I hope I made the right choice. Bam. Now, how many times as a child did you get all the way to the end of the Pokemon Mansion and then accidentally take the easy exit without getting the key to the gym, and you had to do it a second time. I know you did it. We all did it. We all did it. There's no use pretending like you're some superior being, you know. Every playthrough. Smog! Smog! You're kidding. Don't get poisoned. Hey! Hey, not bad. Hopefully this time we will be a bit smarter. Let's try hydro pump. Whatever. Woo! Get him. Very cool, level 32. A shell gone. Nice. We got some dragon action. Bam, bam, bam. How's everyone's day going over in Europe? What's on the cards for the afternoon and the evening? Doctor's visit? I hope it goes alright. I hope it's just a checkup and not anything nasty. I went to the doctor today too. Try to be productive only to end up playing Final Fantasy 14. It's a fear I'm forming. Ouch. I should move my leftovers to a more deserving Pokemon. I think Phyllis needs it. Phyllis has been putting in the hard yards recently. Been needing to go for a while. Happy I got an appointment. I'm like barely reading. It's so late. Unbelievably late night session. Wait, I'm doing all the wrong stuff. It's 8 PM, I'm just making fun. I need to book my car in for a service, dudes. That's what I need to do. If everyone's going to the doctor and stuff, I need to go to the car doctor, just for a checkup. Ludicrously late? I'm glad you understand. That one, the accidental secret exit. I know that Pokemon. Oh. Shell Bell. What does that one do? Regain some HP upon strike. Ho. Ho. Pardon me, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, thank you. Thank you for waiting. Bless you. Just kidding, Curse. Damn. I don't know about leaf green. Let's find out. I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. I think that's only going to help us. Yeah, sorry, I muted, but nobody needs to hear me sneezing like an old man, like an old middle-aged man. It's a big wind-up. It's a achoo, you know? No one needs that. Birthday celebrate. Hey. Damn, we could have caught a Cradilly. That's one of the best designs in the game. Ma'am. Hello. 7 stream streak. I've seen bigger. But damn, we could have had a Cradilly. Oh, is that how you say that one? Who knows, man? Oh! Uh-oh, where am I now? That's what I'm saying. A Diglett. When I played Champions, everyone in chat was hating on the Shell Bell. I can't wait. I can't wait to give it a shot. Why? As like, maybe because their opponents were using it? Or was it just a little bit useless? I don't know. We'll have to find out later. Beep, beep. I officially don't care anymore. Not gonna lie, losing the streak hurt, but made me realize they really do mean nothing. At a certain point, you just have to think, like, they're certainly cool and impressive. The fact that you're here at all is much more important. Speaking along. But there is a point where you do just have to stand back and think, like, how long am I going to maintain this? Like, you know, you've got a life, dude. You've got places you want to... You're going to go on, like, a nice trip somewhere sometime. You're not going to be able to hold that up forever. They're also super glitchy. Listen, I like seeing them, but, you know what? I'm not like Dory from Finding Nemo. I've got a bit of a short-term memory. I can remember when you've been here, you know? So I definitely know that you are... I definitely know that you've been around. I'm moving, like tonight, or like moving house. Either way, exciting. Ah, curse of poison powder. They said it wasn't very good, didn't heal much, like 1/8. Well, that's, I guess it's the same as the leftovers, you know? Anything is better than nothing. Anything that keeps me away from like the Pokemon Center and... my healing items, just that little bit longer. Moving house, cool. The diamond is what matters to me most. You got to save up for the rest of the year, because that's... You only bought it for this year, buddy. At the end, it disappears. You better get saving. Oh. Ah, woo! That's right, Burglar Lewis. I agree. Woo! Alright, and say, give him the leftovers, just to see. Wait, no. I'll give you the leftovers. I'll give you those back. You love that too much to do that to me? We'll see how we feel at the end of the year. Let's give Entei the shell bell. We do need my... What am I thinking of? Boys, think for me. My antidote. First thing I ever bought. I sure hope Kai's in a good mood from completing the Nuzlocke, right? I don't know, when we did Emerald, which is on YouTube, we crashed and burned at the Elite Four. We did so well for so long, and then we blew up. We fell over at the finish line and like pooed our pants. It wasn't good. Diary, September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. I think I missed the diary that said Mew gave birth. Whoopsie! It is what it is. I think there's items back here. Ah, Zam. Real comedian. Bing, bing. Okay, there's definitely something goody in here. What? Progress? Nah, that's not what I signed up for. I want to go the wrong way. Mankey, nice. That's a good design. I like that design. I like that laugh. Is there something over here then? Yes, good. Everstone. Huh. That's a cute Mankey. That's what I'm saying. I like the tank top. Here we go. I liked it so much, I wanted it a second time. Cool. Alright. Alright. We accidentally went the progress way first, so let's go get back to that. Ooh, Lyron. That would have been cool for the team. Like a cool steel Pokemon, like Steel Rock or whatever. That would have been pretty tight. Ah, well, moving on. Ooh. Everyone always... It's a me, Celia. Noel from Hololive. Hell yeah. I wish. Hello. Place is ideal for a lab. I say that in people's houses all the time, and they're like, who let you in? Eagerly buff. I like that one. That's a good one. That's a fun one. You know what? Let's just wing attack this thing. Hell yeah. Persian. Boys, look at your screen right now. This one ranks up there. Persian. Nice. Let's switch over to the ball buster. Whoa. Yeah, right? Right? Whoa, mama. I feel funny. This is a really good one. They went crazy style on this design. So simple, but perfect. Mama warned me about women like you. I was hoping she was right. Oh. Ain't no woman ruining my life. They only improve. Hashtag all women are queens. Let's go. Cool. Oh! Oh, that would have been good too. Cloister, look at that. That's a good one. That's a good design. I like that. Alright. Master Ball? Spark. That's not a great... Wait. Does Spark do damage? Hold on. 65... Hey. We could finally get an electric move. Phyllis! Oh my god. Phyllis? Let me look at your moves. Sheer Cold. Ah, I like all these moves though. I don't think Phyllis can learn this. Unless we got rid of Sheer Cold for the meme factor and just kept like Aurora Beam. Let me look at what Sea Kissy's got going on. Because the water moves here are pretty good. Water Pulse, Ice Beam, Engine Power, Hydro Pump. You know what? Just for that... Listen. I'm going to keep Spark on the down low. We're going to try and maybe teach it to Phyllis. That's a really good addition. If we could get an electric move, we'd be pretty powerful. Oh, I'm sorry, I got to do this from the front. Oh! Eagerly buff. Nice. Yippee. Okay. Oh my goodness. Another I wish, dudes. That would be such a good ice Pokemon. However, Phyllis is already doing such a bang-up job. Like, I'm not too mad. A secret key. Alright, that's what we're here for, I believe. Damn it! I'm less bothered now. Hello. Hello. One last item for good luck. Bulk up. Okay. Let's have a little sippy of water and then get on our way out of here. Hell yeah. Oh! Boom. Boom, boom. I wish, Cordelia, I wish. Ad Gang, welcome back. Boys, listen to my voice. Listen to what I have to say. Just in case you were caught up in ads. So we got given the Spark TM, which seems very good, and Phyllis can learn it. But Phyllis's moves are all quite good already. The only thing that we could possibly replace of hers is Sheer Cold, which is an instant kill move that has 30% chance to hit. And my question to you is, do we keep the 30% hit instant kill move, or do we go for the more practical approach to get a... oh, wait. No. Do we go the more practical approach to get an electric move, which could help us more often in just regular gameplay than perhaps a last-ditch, all-out effort of, you know, a one-hit kill move that probably won't hit and I'll die instead? That's what we're thinking at the moment. So if you're out there, somewhere in the world, listening, please do tell me your opinion. Who is that? She's got a pogo stick. Who gave her that? That's cool. That's funny. I like that one. That's good. That rocks. It sounds like you already made your decision. She's so badass with the pogo. Damn. Hime's so wise. So incredibly wise. I think it is more worth our time to get rid of sheer cold and put in an electric move and turn Phyllis into the ultimate Pokemon. Doduo, nice. 30% is more or less 1/3, though sometimes that may as well be 0 when you need it. That's what I'm thinking. Basically, I'm thinking that I'm going to replace sheer cold with an electric move, and this is you guys' opportunity to tell me that I'm wrong. If no one tells me I'm wrong in like the next couple minutes, I think I'm gonna go for it. And then that's pretty much like bases covered. We pretty much know a move of every type, which is righteous. All right, we got our secret key. Just before I forget, I'm also gonna teach Nozomi fly, because I keep one-hit KO moves are memes. Thank you, boys. I know you always have my back. You guys always have my back. It feels really, really good to land a one-hit kill, but I think for the most part, I'm going to try and get myself into situations in which I don't need that last-ditch life or death. When did we get Ice Ball? Oh no, it's not that good. All right, I want an electric move. Phyllis can learn it. I really think, and if you know what, if it doesn't work out, we'll always get it back. We can go to the move relearner, because then she'll have Bone Meringue, Surf, Aurora Beam, and Sheer Cold, like, no, and Spark. Like, that is the ultimate Pokemon. That is the ultimate Moemon. A credit to the team. If the next Pokemon we catch is electric, my face will be red, but we're gonna have a great time. That's worth it to me. That's awesome to me. So now we can use the secret key to get in. Everyone was inside already, just laughing at me, just not unlocking the door. I think we got some... You know what? Hime was right. I think we got some time tonight. We're not going to get to Blaine. I'm definitely not going to do Blaine. I would like to level up a little bit more, be a little bit of a high level, because he is 47, if I recall correctly. So I'd like to get to his level a little bit more, but we can take out some of his cronies in the gym. So we can do a couple more fights beforehand. So the boys are looking fly. Yes, yes, yes. I'd like to save. Saving's always a good idea, I feel. Terrific. And let's see what the boys have over in the gym. Alright. Isn't this the one where it's like you can answer the questions and skip the fights? Get it right, the door opens. Uh-huh. Caterpie evolves into Metapod. Yes! Dude, no, I want to fight the fights. Come on. Come on! Is there anyone out here who really skips trainers? Come on. Quillfish. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Quillfish, water poison, right? Guess who just learned an electric move? Guess who just learned one? It's me! Splendid. Most excellent. as fuck. Oh, use takedown again. Finish the job. Alright, just to make sure... Oh, leftovers. My lord and savior. Alright, just to make sure that nothing bad happens to us, we're going to hit him with the Aurora Beam as well. No physical contact to get us that poison status. That went well. Natsu. Okay. Always go back to Sweller. Because we will never legally be allowed to get the experience share. You need 50 Pokemon in the Pokédex for the experience share. And not only do I have like 38 because of the Nuzlocke, but this game still thinks I only have the regional dex. So it thinks I actually have like 10 Pokemon total. Whoops! So I have not gotten any bonuses. We couldn't even get Flash for Rock Tunnel. So we had to do that one blind. So no special items from Professor Oak's aides at all. 33, cool. That sounds awful. It was a lot less bad than you think. It turns out everyone was right, and that Rock Tunnel is basically a straight line. If you hug the walls, I mean, we used a map because I don't really care, but if you hug the walls, like, and basically walk in a straight line, you will get out. And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I have seen the light, but I would much rather have Flash. But also, it means we don't have to waste a, Protect, He Attack. We don't have to waste a move slot on Flash, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. That's just what I reckon. Wow, that's not a strong move at all. Boop, 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 boop. And then, like, in Gold and Silver and stuff, like, Flash and that big tunnel in the middle of the region is completely optional. I never even did it. I was like, nah, I can't be bothered. I'm not wasting my moves on Flash. No way, Jose. Protect again. Insane work. That's it. Let me at him. It's late. Good. Alright, let's see if we can answer all the questions. How smart are we? Oh wow, he's just standing there. You don't get nothing from him. He's just a guy. Alright. He's just a man. Rhyhorn. Nice. We'll let Nigella take this one again. Finally, some screen time for my girl. I think this one will go down a little better. Hell yeah. Also, a quick apology for anyone unfortunate enough to come along to yesterday's stream. Terrible. Terrible session. Simply putrid. Awful, awful. Will not be doing that. Oddish. Nice. Actually, I can do this one. I can handle this. Nice. Murkrow. Oh, don't remind me. Rest in peace. What made it awful? It was just bad energy, bad aura. We lost in Fire Emblem for the final. I was suffering. True. I reached the conclusion that Pursuit. Oh no. Whew, dangerous. I reached the conclusion that Fire Emblem is it Radiant Dawn? Radiant Dawn is no longer. I cannot make that entertaining. First, like, this is always, you know, just hanging out. We're friends, we're family, we love each other, but first and foremost, this is supposed to be a little bit of entertainment for everyone, you know, and I do not believe that I can make that video game entertaining. So, I'm not saying it's gone forever, but I do believe that it will not be in the regular rotation anymore. I cannot make it good. As I said, perhaps one day if I am given monetary incentive, I will play it again. But sometimes things just don't gel with you as a person. Not every game works out, you know? And I think that was one of them, which is a shame because Path of Radiance was fine. And I would have liked to continue the story and saw what happened to old Ike, but it was not meant to be. Alright, trivia time. 9 certified Pokemon League, and Ike died there. You know what? Spoiler alert, but I think that's what happened. There are 8 gyms. But we're gonna fight this guy anyway. Ike fought for his friends and died. The end. Damn. Zam. Wait, I like these ones a lot. Plusle and Minun. Excellent designs. Like, super duper. And, oof. Yudia! Oh my god, it's him. Welcome in. We're playing Moemon and we're having a whale of a time. Let's try see what happens when we send in Phyllis. Good, just charm. How are you? How is life treating you, my friend? Come on in. We're still going for a little bit, you know, we're getting up to Blaine. So it's not, oh crap. Don't die, don't die. Phyllis, you are my whole world. You cannot pass away. Began charging power? Let's do it. That was a gamble. That could have gone very bad, but I'm a rambling, gambling man. Metagross, okay. Let's swell our back out for some juicy experience. Okay. She forgot her pants, but that's fine. Send on Entei. I think Entei's got the shell whatever, so we'll see if it's actually good or if it's a little bit bad. Ah, damn it. Beep, beep, beep. Sweet. And a burn. And a shell. I was not looking. I don't know how much HP we restored. Life treated me with the connection of the dishwasher where the water flows off broke and the whole kitchen was underwater with stinky dishwater. Sheesh! That's rough. There have been times I like half know what you're going through because there have been a time or two where the dishwasher just decided not to drain and all the stinky like dishwater was just sitting at the Jirachi! Jirachi! That's a psychic like psychic steel? Don't mind me, I know English, that makes 2 of us. That's a good Pokemon. But yeah, I know that must have been stinky too. Not the best, but luckily I was able to like, for some reason it just decided not to drain out. But once I restarted the dishwasher, like, you know, did the whole like hold the power button for like 30 seconds, like turn it all the way off, all the way back on, and it was like, yeah, let's drain this thing. So I don't know what happened. That shell bell is like definitely better than absolutely nothing, but that is not very good. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Everyone was correct. I think its helpfulness is overplayed. Let's get a hyper push on this thing. Bing, 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 bing. I have more hyper potions than you have PP, Jirachi, so do not play with me. It was an internal area. It's an easy fix. Yeah, so that's why I said, like, I half know what you went through, you know? Rest, you definitely had a worse job. I dislike that your entire kitchen was underwater. My condolences. If only we could have helped, you know? This is fun to use while he's asleep, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Bite that thing. Nice. Let me get a little bit of health for that. It was better than nothing. A ninjask. We can solve that with Swella, with Nozomi. Nice. We are sure to... I was going to say I'm sure to win because my speed is superior, and then I was instantly slow. Nozomi. So basically we've been... Obviously as part of a Nuzlocke, you nickname every Pokemon. And we agreed. I accidentally messed up on Tailao, which became Swellow, and accidentally just pressed no to giving them a nickname, but we were going to nickname her Nozomi after, you know, Nozomi from Love Live because we felt she looked similar. And that brings us to now. You are up to speed. Alright, team's looking fly. Alright, let's see. What do we know? Conserve your Pokemon. Yeah. High speed. Ah, I forget. That's so right. I forget which Shinkansen is which. Because there's the different names, right? And they basically stop different places, go different speeds. Poliwag evolves 3 times. No! Is Nozomi the fastest one? I like fire Pokemon, I just do. That's fair, dude. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Croconaw. That is the most watery water Pokemon I've ever seen. Uh-huh. I remember back when there was like the JR pass. You weren't allowed to get on every Shinkansen. Take my history of living in Japan. The autism card for me because I have no clue what you mean. Pardon? There's different Shinkansens. They have different names, you know? Like you gave one, the Nozomi. And they get to places at different speeds, or they stop at different stations, you know? Like some... Well, there's only like one real Shinkansen line, but some of them don't stop everywhere. But there's more than 2. Yes! That's correct. And I was wondering what their names were, because I know that there's multiple, but I forgot. Like, Nozomi was definitely one. But I'm interested if you remember the rest. I'm sure you do. You definitely know more than me. And yeah, when you had like the Japan Rail Pass as a foreign tourist, there were certain Shinkansen you weren't allowed to book. And it's not like foreigners are banned from them, you just like, you weren't allowed to ride it for free with the Rail Pass. Electro moves effective. No. I'm still fighting this guy. Anyway. No, if I stood at the gate, I'd be able to tell you which one goes where, maybe. Mantine, nice. Depends on the time of day, I guess. Depends on the platform. One goes towards Tokyo, one goes towards Hiroshima. That's the two you got. The line between Tokyo and Kyoto is the well, that's where, yeah, most tourists would be going. I love that design. There's a lot of good... That one's hyper expensive. We're going in the green car, baby. Water flying, if I'm not mistaken. So Spark is going to go crazy here. There's a lot of good kimono designs for the Moemon. Beep, 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 beep. I miss the Shinkansen, dude. I gotta get back on that thing. I haven't even gone to America yet. I'm already planning like a Japan trip. I know in my mind exactly what I want. I'm a bum. Aurora beam that thing. Beam ba bam. Nice, 35, and Phyllis is about to hit 42. Wonderful. Japan is cooler than America. But we have time for both. Don't you worry. People have told me that they're like, don't come here, go over there. I'm like, no, we can do both. We have the technology. We can do both. Summer is such an incredibly busy time at my work. It basically pays for whatever you want. The overtime goes bananas. Alright, 42 for Phyllis. Looks good. You get bumped up, baby. Bum, 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 da, ba, ba. Couple more dudes, right? Alright, let's see if we can beat this trivia. Okay. Like, Japan is definitely a sick country. America has people I want to see. Pokemon with the same kind of level are not... Yippee! There's fellas I gotta drop in on. I'd look into more local JR passes rather than the overall country pass. If you time it right, you can save a lot. Kyoto, Tokyo, just do bus. Shinkansen is for rich people. Oh, but it's a fun trip, and it only takes like 3 or 4 hours when you do it that way. Bus, I've never considered that. But like stuff like, say, Osaka, Kyoto is definitely better on like a local train. Honestly, it depends how long ago you were in Japan, but to my knowledge, basically they changed the price of all the rail passes. Osaka, Kyoto is very local. Yeah, it's like a 45-minute train. Costs like $7. It's awesome. Mr. Mime, nice. But basically they raised the price of every rail pass like 60%. They're pretty much all a scam. There is pretty much, unless it's changed in the couple years since I've been there, they are pretty much all worthless, and there is no point in getting one. You should just buy your own tickets and hop on your own trains at this point. Yeah, prices were changed not too long ago. It's painful. I think the reasoning, and I'm using my air quotes here, is that if I recall correctly from what I was told, basically the prices came out in like the 80s or 90s for the rail pass, and they were extremely expensive when they came out, just like they are now, but then they never really changed the price again. And so over time, as you know, other prices inflated, the rail pass price became more and more reasonable until it was actually quite good, and then they never touched it, and then they were like, hey, wait a minute, those whiteys could be paying us more money, you know? And then they bumped it up and it became worthless again. This is not facts, fellas, but that is my interpretation of events. I might be wrong. I might be extremely right. We'll never know. I think this is the last guy before Blaine. I think so. There could only be like one more after this. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. So let's see. All right, final question, maybe. What the hell is that? Tony? Tony? Who is Tony? Is that Blaine? It is. All right, this is our last fight for the night. I want to train up the Pokemon just a little more before we fight Blaine. So, did you know JR operates the rail lines at a loss anyway, makes profit by renting the shop space around the stations. That's why many stations are basically malls in very densely populated. I did not know that, and that is a really cool fact. Pidgeot, nice. That's actually an extremely cool fact. But if that's true, why do they keep raising the price of the darn train anyway? I think I'm gonna try to sleep now. You're only gonna miss like 5-10 minutes max. He may have a beautiful night. Oops, it's me again. No stream tomorrow. Everyone go to bed tomorrow. Don't you worry about me. Okay, cool. Feathered? What's that? Sleep well. Good night. Sleep tight. Love ya. Miss ya. Rev up that forehead. It's the good night kiss. Mwah. I'll go fact check myself real quick. Only if you want to. I'll believe you. I'll believe anything. It's why the you know, the vending machines on the station platform are like double the price of the ones out on the street. That disgusted me the first time I saw it. 210 yen for this water? Get out of town. Nice. Centrits. That's a good design. I want the ball buster tonight. We're doing well, but we could get a few more levels because I don't want any deaths during the gym battle. And then if I'm not mistaken, I believe in this game after the 7th gym, you don't just go straight up to Giovanni, spoilers. You actually get whisked away to do some of the Seafoam Islands. You get islands like 1, 2, maybe 3, I think. And then after that, that's when you come back and do the 8th gym. And then from there, it's Victory Road, baby. On paper, we're not too far away. Can we make it all the way through and become the champion? I think so. We've been given an extremely strong team out here. So we're very, very lucky. Do 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 boo boo boo. Wait a minute. Where's the fossil for Aerodactyl? You know? Team's looking pretty good. We will make them stronger. We will make them stronger. That was really good. That was a positive session. I achieved a little bit more than I wanted to, which is great. That is not a complaint. I'm going to sit here and yap until Yudia comes back and tells me whether she was right or wrong. Maybe we can go to the store. Oh, thank you, stream. Thank you, stream. I didn't do nothing. It was all the stream. Wait, maybe I'll go soup myself. How much money do I have? Oh my god, that's the most money we've had all game. Alright, well, let's go to like Hyper Potion. How many do we use? Let's buy 2 of those. So we're at 99 again. Full heal. Yeah, we can use 1. You know what? I can have a couple. I don't have any. I don't really want to clog up my bag much more. Let's buy some balls. I can buy like 99 balls. Let's buy some balls. All right, I want to read this. Core rail operations are profitable for every Japanese private railway company, but they usually only account for a plurality or small majority of revenue. The rest is contributed by their portfolio of side businesses. There is a natural financial synergy between the reliable but unremarkable cash flow of train fares and the profitable but riskier real estate and commercial side of the business. Some lines bleed money, but generally... Yeah, like, there was that story of the high school girl. They were going to shut down the train line, where she lived, because, like, no one was using it. But then they noticed, like, she was finishing high school or something. And they were like, all right, we're going to run the train at a loss until she graduates. And then we're going to shut it down, because, like, this thing needs to go. So, no, but I didn't realize that the train companies also own the surrounding area and, you know, make money from the stores. I guess I should have put 2 and 2 together with, like, stores that are inside the stations. But for the most part, no, I guess I just wasn't thinking that way. Anyway, I think we should start wrapping up for right now. This was a good one. I had a fun time. Hopefully you enjoyed your time, because I did. There is no stream tomorrow. So if you are one of the people that stay up just for little old me, which I doubt, but like, I'm sure you stay up for cool stuff and I'm just there too. If a train station exists and people use it, easy math, hell yeah. And the public transport over there is just, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty linked up. You can get most places in metro areas, you know. I actually did stay up for you today. I'm EP. Yeah, me too, dude. It's 8 p.m. No stream tomorrow, so everyone go to bed. Go to bed as early as possible. If you see midnight, it's gone too far. Relating to my dishwasher story. Thanks for streaming. Oh no! The beautiful Hamala Hampton's still awake, unfortunately. Like, we love you, but I wish you were able to go to bed like you want to. I really wish you were able to get on down to bed. Anyway, fellas, I've been trying. I'm sorry I was screaming much too much to get you to sleep. So, anyway, boys, from me to you, I love you. I miss you already. I'll be back in 2 days with some Dragon Quest XI. If you want to see me poorly translate some Japanese to English, well, come on down. But for now, I'll leave you to it. All right, everyone go to bed. Mwah. Peace. That's what I'm saying. Everyone post that. You guys are the best. Play the song. Get me out of here. Mwah.